and you sitting there trying to juggle and figure out what woman to talk to and what woman to bring in so that she don't interrupt your peace, versus when you have a female that when you are at peace and you are at home and you at work and you working remote and you doing this and you doing that, and she's there to suck some dick and she's there to rub your back and
Welcome to the Hotrod Show. Lunch break from the bullshit though. Subscribe. Hit the notification only if you fly. Now, this is the Toxic Gang, and we're gonna call this one Conviction because I feel like all three of these ladies are gonna stand on the things that they're gonna say. But first, we got my co-host in the building, Mr. B Nice. How you doing, brother? Everything good? Everything healthy?
Man, everything is good. Just same old regular.
Okay, cool. You ready to introduce the ladies?
Yeah, we can do that.
All right,
cool. Let's get right into it.
So introducing an entrepreneur, flexibility instructor, bartender, one of my favorites, a millennial hippie,
yes,
and a sensual goddess, Ms. Desmonique.
Hello.
How are you doing today?
Good. I'm great.
Good, healthy, everything working?
Yep, everything's working. Okay, everything's working.
Cool. That's all that matters. Up next, standing at a 5 foot something, thicker than a light skinned Snicker.
Okay.
She's a mother, a lover, and a boss. My homegirl, Precious Paige, is in the building. How you doing, girl? Everything good?
Everything's great.
All right, cool. And last but not least, another friend of mine, Amber. She does it all. I'm talking about modeling, acting, makeup, you name it. How you doing, man? Everything good?
I'm good. Everything's good.
As you should. Oh man, I don't know where to start, but this should be easy. Being that it's the Toxic Gang series, ladies, something that I like to ask in the beginning is, what's something toxic that you like? Who wants to start first? Think about it, Paige. I see you looking. I see you looking.
I was just waiting. I like a strong-willed man. Like he gotta have strong will. Like he has to be able to stand on his shit. Stand on business for real. Like don't let me sway you so easily. Like don't let me manipulate you. Like stand on your shit. And it could get toxic when you too stubborn, but I like it.
Okay. I was gonna say that's pretty healthy. That's not that bad. You know what I mean?
It's toxic.
Yeah.
What about you, Des? I feel like you gotta say something.
I don't know, like that I like.
It's a lot?
That's toxic that I like.
Oh, you don't like toxic traits at all?
I'm not a fan.
Okay.
I mean, I like the only thing toxic that I like is sex. Like I like
sex is toxic?
Like toxic sex. Like,
okay.
Like after an argument sex, like, or like if we're arguing, like I think the best way to get me back neutralized is to like grab my throat and do what you're supposed to do.
That's like makeup though, like not really toxic. That's
I like
don't know. Toxic. You know what it is? We should define toxic is what we should do.
Okay, so toxic to me is, anything that I feel like that might be detrimental, but you like it. Manipulation could be toxic. Playing games could be toxic. Yes. Sex could be toxic. Anything could be toxic.
I feel like too much of anything is toxic. I feel like if it's too much, then it's toxic. Too much control, too much manipulation, too much sex.
Too much sex is not toxic.
That could get toxic.
It could.
That could not get toxic.
If you feel like
I think hanging up and calling back is toxic.
That shit right there.
Okay.
Hanging up and not answering.
Hanging up and calling back or calling. I do like when somebody calls me back to back to back.
What?
That's toxic, bro.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry. This is a judgment-free zone. I shouldn't have said that.
I do like that because it shows like, it shows that you care to some degree, because if you call one, you're not standing on pride, you're not standing on ego. So if you FaceTime me or you call me once, you don't get to me, and you just like, I'm gonna call again to make sure she's seen that I called. But you could be busy, that's a fact, but not when you're arguing and stuff. Sometimes somebody's not answering, and they won't answer unless you call 3-4 times. Like, cause then I'll know it's real. Then I'm like, damn, this might be important, or damn, this person really does want to speak. So let me hear them out. If you call me one time and I don't answer, and especially a lot of times you don't let it ring through, I'm not like, oh, okay, I wonder what they wanted to talk. It's not that serious. Like if you call me 2-3 times, now I'm like, me not picking up is kind of like toxic because I'm like, damn, this might be important. It might not even be what I think it is. So I do kind of like when somebody calls me back to back. I'm not gonna lie.
What about you, Amber? Don't be quiet. And I'm gonna get you to talk. What's toxic that you like? Tell us. Talk to us.
I feel that I kind of, even though it's toxic, I kind of do like the roller coaster thing.
What do you mean?
Where it's like like the attention roller coaster. I feel that sometimes if a guy is paying me too much attention, I might just ignore him. But then the second he stops,
okay,
yeah,
you're toxic.
Yeah. The second he stops, it's like, wait, why he not texting me? Why he not calling me? And then I wanna go after him. So yeah, I kind of do like that.
I feel like most females are kind of like that. You know what I mean? Once you stop giving them that attention, or people in general, once you stop getting some attention or whatever it is you was getting from that person, you start to realize how much you miss it.
I think it has everything to do with patterns. Women pay attention to patterns. So if you first start dating, I feel like there should be a code of conduct that men should know. Like, because if you on your real strong pimp shit, you should know that you're not supposed to answer a girl right back, or you're not supposed to necessarily give her too much attention, etc. Because once you start doing that, I like consistency. I don't like inconsistent behavior. You know what I mean? So if you're one way for a certain length of time and then all of a sudden it's like a shift, that's weird. I'm going to automatically assume it's because you're juggling. It has nothing to do with your job, because you had a job when when you were giving me a lot of attention, you had a job and you had a family and you had all these other things going on. And then all of a sudden it starts to switch up without with lack of communication. If you communicate, then it's cool. But if you don't communicate and you just start switching shit up, it's usually because you start, if you dating, you got to expect, if you're dating somebody, you meet somebody, they already have somebody that they're fucking with or they're fucking on. They have somebody that they're either mentally or emotionally tied into, or physically tied into, or all three. And all three could be three different people. You get what I'm saying? I'm going to be honest with you. When you're dating, you're dating. There's now everybody doesn't just date one. There's some people, but people don't just date one person. You have somebody that you can literally have conversations with, talk to your day about. And that person might not be the person that you're fucking. You get what I'm saying? And then you have somebody else that it's all dating. It means that you're dating multiple people. It doesn't necessarily mean you're fucking everybody, but you're dating different people. So you have to know when you start talking to somebody, you start liking somebody, you got to assume that they have that going on. Then after some time, you're supposed to ask. What I don't like is when, as somebody that's dating me, if I ask the right questions. So if I'm asking you, what's your involvement? How many people are you fucking? How many people are you tied into? I don't want a fabricated answer. I want the real answer. So I could know and I can gauge how I'm supposed to handle you. Or
what if he lies though? You know what I mean? That's still a possibility.
But in lying, that's where inconsistent behavior comes in.
And energy never lies.
Energy never lies.
Energy never lies.
How you going though?
True.
Because you can feel the energy.
Inconsistent behavior, I could feel the energy. And especially if you start fucking on somebody. Inconsistent behavior, and then even during sex. Women and intuition, that's why I'm not going to lie. Drinking is cool, smoking is cool, all of that is cool. But you got to have your times where you detox, because that's how you stay in tune with, things like your intuition and stuff like that. There's plenty of times I'm able to tell he's fucking on someone else, or he got somebody else he's just started juggling, or something else is going on, and you could literally tell it.
Have you ever been wrong?
Nah.
I'm just saying, but what if it was never a sense of because you're a pretty girl, but it's never a sense of insecurity?
Of course. People project their insecurities onto other people, for sure. Definitely. But you can gauge that. That's why you need to date before you start having sex. People think dating means fucking. You know what I mean? No, dating is dating. Dating is getting. Yeah, dating is getting to know somebody. You start fucking on a girl, and then she wigs out. She starts going crazy, and you're like, oh my god! It's like, nigga, you didn't even get a chance to take, because you want to act. You didn't
find out what she was about at all.
Yeah, because guys think that there's a one up in fucking and not dating, but honestly, you causing yourself more drama and you causing yourself more stress, because if you would have dated her, you wouldn't even wasted half the time that you wasted fucking on her. Now she know where you live. Now she know all of these little things. You don't know what she. You don't know what she might be crazy going through your shit when you go to the bathroom, go downstairs. You did all of that just to get
batshit crazy.
She could be batshit crazy. You'll figure out if a girl is batshit crazy if you date her enough.
A lot of people fucking people that they don't even like.
And they think that dating costs money.
It's gonna sound crazy. You ain't gotta like somebody to fuck them.
I mean, especially y'all men.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say women swear they got like somebody to fuck them.
Most of the time, you do.
But
Most
don't say women do it too though.
They do it too, but it's not as common.
Too. Don't throw it all on the men. Now.
I'm not throwing it all, but it's not as common. Like a man.
I don't know. I don't know. We don't know that.
I met some
because you gotta think about it. Women, like you know how like men could do. I'm gonna do this girl, that girl. A lot more women have these male traits. You know what I mean? They do. Y'all do have these male tendencies nowadays. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know.
It's because we got too many men with
female tendencies.
Sassy.
Listen, I don't care about the reasoning. I'm just talking about.
I'm gonna be honest.
That it exists. You feel me? No. But speaking of dating, right? So y'all ever checked out the 20 versus 1? This episode of the Hotrod Show is sponsored by Gran Julio, made with citrus, Sprite, Don Julio, and Grand Marnier. Shouts out to my guy Rich Kid who created this punch. We're about to enjoy, my boy. Like they have the 20 girls versus the 1 videos. You think it's stupid?
No, I've been seeing it around. I never checked it though.
Would you do one?
Like YouTube.
No, I know people post it, but I don't actually go to watch that.
I've been on a couple.
You been on it? What? All right, Amber, you're the expert.
I've been on a couple of them.
But like, it was like one.
Hold on. She been on one. I want to hear the experience. What was that like?
Were you the one of the 20?
That's what I was about to ask.
Okay, so I did 20 versus 1 with Fabio Foreign, and I made it to like the not the final round, but the round before that.
Okay. Semifinals.
And it was cool. It was calm. I mean, I feel like I made it because they like my outfit. I wore like this cute ass like 2-piece set, maybe like this. But I feel the thing is with that 20 versus 1, he was on there with his boys, so it wasn't only his input. It was like 2 of his boys, and I feel like it was just for show. I don't feel like they're not really like dating. And I did another one recently with this content creator called Fat Poppy, and to be honest, like I was doing it for fun. You know, it's just like a fun vibe.
Yeah, it's never really real. I didn't take it too serious. I thought it was just a joke. I saw one where this lady, she had a lot of like credentials. She was very well educated, and it was the one where they was popping the balloons or something like that. I ain't gonna front. That shit is funny as hell. That shit is rough.
Like, yo, dog, like what?
It's rough, bro.
It is, bro. Like
before you even come on the camera, pop.
Word of mother, I'll be like, yo, they
was kind of violating this girl because she looked very good, and the stuff that she said, and she still gave them compliments, so I could tell she was raised right and stuff like that. But then I started thinking, you know what I mean? I think guys don't. I find that a lot of women with a lot of credentials that are married, that went to school and have a lot of accomplishments, they don't usually be married. I could be wrong, so I wanted to ask the females, what are your thoughts on that? Like a lot of independent women, educated women don't be married. What are your thoughts on that?
Because people are not raised to get married anymore.
Okay.
Like, people are not valuing what marriage is. Like as much as like I would love to be married, I don't think that in this generation, like I'm going to meet somebody and that I'm going to actually be married to. Like nowadays people get married for all the wrong, like for the legal reasons, for all these and it's just weird. Like people are not dating correctly. So what makes you think people are going to actually get in relationships to the point where they actually end up getting married? People won't even have the hard conversations while dating. They wait till things get serious before they want to have hard conversations, which is actually ass backwards. You want to have the hard conversations now and get past all of those hurdles, so that way the extent of your relationship kind of feels like I'm chilling with my best friend. Like I know the pros, I know the cons, I know the good, I know the bad, I know the hard, you know, and I know how to maneuver through it because we got through those conversations. Most people, when you start having hard conversations with them very early on, it turns them off or turns them away, and it's just because people are not ready to deal with themselves.
I feel like the institution of marriage is like definitely undervalued nowadays. To her point,
do you want to get married though?
I do. I've been married.
Okay. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
I want to get married again. I'm a lover girl. So.
Okay.
I definitely want to get married, but I feel like those women that you're speaking of, they're not married because there's not a lot of high quality and high value men. That's just the.
Why we gotta blame men for everything?
No, I'm not blaming men.
Why we gotta blame men for?
I'm not. Listen, you hear me out. I'm not blaming the men. I'm blaming the women for allowing and setting their standards so low that men don't even have to try anymore.
That is true. All right. I do agree with that. I do agree with that.
Women don't try at all. As far as
yes, they do.
No. But see, they don't try to be a wife. They think that if they do too much as far as like cooking, cleaning, and all that extra shit, they say I'm not a wife. But it's like, I ain't gonna front. You gotta be that before you become that. Like,
maybe you're attracting the wrong type of women.
Women
in my circle.
You have to be that before you become that. But you don't want to sit there and give
too much.
Give a dude too much of that.
But he's giving you too much of himself.
When I haven't. When do they do that? They do that.
No.
There's men that do that.
Look, like you said, you ain't attracted him yet, maybe.
But in general,
so I ain't getting
there
you
yet. Go. Yeah, you didn't attract the fuckboys. Like so you didn't attract him yet. That could do all he could do.
Well, maybe I attracted the premature version, which is the fuckboy version of him.
I mean, also too, it takes time for a man to grow. Like
that's a fact, and I'm catching him in the growing.
I've had my time frame where, I was still foolish and running around or whatever. By the time this episode will probably be out, I'll probably be engaged already. You feel me?
I heard you.
I love that for
you.
I want to invite to the wedding.
Paige, can you bring your mic up a little bit? I want to make sure they hear you closer to your face, just a little bit, not a lot. There you go, right there. I think I should be good.
Yeah, it took me some time to grow, whatever. Like me and my lady, we've been together for about 10 years, 10, 12 years. He seen a little something or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? It took me a long, long time. Like it took me a long time.
I have a question.
What's up?
Is it true that the ones that stay and deal with the bullshit are the ones that reap the rewards?
That's a good question.
That's a very good question.
I want to answer it, but I think you're more experienced.
Yes and no. I felt like we had a time of separation. So like we moved to Charlotte like a few years back, and that was like we cut ties totally. Like she moved back to NY, and I was still in Charlotte. I was living. You feel me? Just whatever, regardless. And then when I got back to New York, I decided to try to see if it'll work, make it work or whatever. And and then this past like December, I found myself in the ring store, just jewelry store in Manhattan. Just, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, maybe I should just go ahead and just try to do it.
So is it not the one that stays, but the one that leaves, and you get to realize
the one that makes you realize like what love is? You know what I'm saying? And like how to value.
She probably had to stay for the bullshit.
I mean, I was young.
And then leave.
She left.
I'm only 30.
Like she had to stay for the bullshit, then leave for you to be like, oh, I miss what I had.
Nah, but it wasn't no bullshit even at the time. It was just more so like bullshit way before that. But a hurt woman is hurt for a long time. So it was like she couldn't love me properly because the hurt was standing in the way. And it was just like, regardless of what I did, it was just like, me moving you to another place, me helping you financially, me, like us helping each other, like us growing. Yeah. It just didn't mean shit. It was just like, this don't mean nothing, bro. Like, I still fucking hate you from back then. It was just like, I can't love you like no more.
I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that it's not about taking accountability. It's about mending the specifics of what was broke. It's like if this specific thing broke you or this specific thing hurt you, me doing all these other things don't matter because you're not addressing the specific thing that you did that hurt. You know what I mean? And for everybody it's different. It's not always like cheating and lying and it's different things. You know what I mean? And it's like a lot of people will sit there and mask, or they will, distract you with gifts or with this or with that, or they'll show you like, I'm becoming a better person. It's like, cool, but like I still need that communication and that level of engagement where you take acknowledgement for what you did, where you acknowledge the validation of my feelings and what you're gonna do moving forward. To where that specific thing that hurt me is not gonna happen again. It
all boils down to security.
Yeah.
What the specific thing is, make me feel secure in this situation.
Yeah.
Well, what are your thoughts on some of the stuff that they said, Amber? I know you got some experiences. We all do.
I agree with that. I feel that when you're not being treated right in a situation, sometimes you have to step back. And I feel that if that person is right for you, they'll come back into your life and it'll be a good situation. Or if they're not right for you, then, it's over and, y'all did your best. So, but I do have something to chime in on. a woman being accomplished and being single.
Okay.
I feel that there's a lot of men out there that are threatened by a successful woman, and they can't handle their woman like being successful or getting to certain achievements. And some of them even try to compare their achievements to their woman's achievements and, you know, put them down. So I can understand a woman wanting to be single, because if she has everything set for her financially, everything is good for her in her life, she only wants to let somebody in that's going to add to her happiness.
It's going to match her energy.
Yeah, that's going to match her energy. She doesn't want to let nobody in that's going to take away from her.
She wants a leader, bro.
Yes.
She wants a leader, bro.
She wants a leader, bro. She doesn't want an equal. She wants somebody that can lead. We do not want to sit there and be leading the fucking pack. That's not what we here for.
I want to say this, right? Because you said something that I agree with, it just in a different term. And I say this all the time, right? Like, I think that the grass is not greener on the other side. It's greener where you water it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's just like, when you say that to people, it's like, oh shit, yeah, it is. If I sit here in this spot and I water this right here, it's gonna be greener it's gonna be greener right here as opposed to everywhere else. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So yeah, I just wanted to get that off.
But my question.
Yeah, I know you got a question. Go ahead.
You said you know, set financially, and you know you want a man to be a leader. So can you be set more financially than him, and he still like lead you? Like,
yes.
In a way, like,
really?
Yes.
I wasn't expecting you to say that.
Yeah, I definitely wasn't expecting you to say that.
I definitely wasn't expecting. I thought she was about to violate.
I don't like to throw out those terms like alpha and all of that stuff, but I like, there are gender roles. There are natural, innate gender roles.
Talk that spiritual shit.
That has absolutely nothing to do with finances or anything like that.
All right. You know, that's the first time I ever heard that.
No, seriously. So if I'm financially, let's say I happen to be making more money than him, what I will know is that if I'm making financially more money than my man, he is my biggest supporter in that realm. But on top of that, he is also my biggest protector. You get what I'm saying? And he's paving the way to make sure that that what I'm doing and the vision that I have, because like, it's not about like who's financially better. It's who has the vision. Like, it's who has the vision. Yeah. So if your vision is bigger and your vision is gonna go further, then we got to get on your train. If it's mine, then we got to get on my train. Mm-hmm. And it's for you to sit there and make sure that my path is clear. And it's for me to make sure, like, let's say I'm on your train. It's for me to be the woman in your life and make sure you stress free. You know what I'm saying? To make sure that you're not being manipulated, you know, that you are emotionally intact, because we're technically emotionally more intuitive than men. And it's supposed to be a duality. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, it's all of this like men versus women bullshit. It's like we need each other. Like, we are better together. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I'm so happy you said that.
Definitely.
No, it really is true. It's very
I hate when women be like, oh, I don't need a man and blah, blah, blah. And I don't even want to get into that conversation.
Stop it, Mom.
I don't even want to get into that conversation. Can you imagine a guy saying that? Talking about I don't need a woman. Bro, shut up. You sound dumb.
Or, you know what, I don't like this whole, I'm not going to lie to you, and I see it a lot, and it's like, it's no shade with the whole, like, I'm at peace, like, men with this whole, when a woman say, but she brings you peace, and a man is like, oh, you know, well, but I'm at peace on my own, I don't need her to bring me peace. Yeah, but it's a lot better when you at peace, when you're at peace with yourself and your woman's at peace with herself and y'all at peace together. Yeah. It's different when you at peace by yourself and you sitting there trying to juggle and figure out what woman to talk to and what woman to bring in so that she don't interrupt your peace, versus when you have a female that when you are at peace and you are at home and you at work and you working remote and you doing this and you doing that, and she's there to suck some dick and she's there to rub your back and she's there to possibly cook for you and etc. That peace is way better than the peace you by yourself, bro. So cut that out.
They haven't experienced that yet to really understand that. And I do feel like I'm a girl's girl, but I do feel like it's a shortage of women that can supply that.
I agree. I agree.
I just think they're not on the internet, man. That's all. They out here.
They on the internet. They out here. Fucking lying. They be
out here.
lying.
No, I'm talking about the females that they talk about. So then, I wanted to go into something about so Paige, you have this one of your ventures is called Hood and Healing, right? Mm-hmm. So I saw it where you were talking about how you guys were talking about nudes, and then you were saying that you would send nudes to your man, of course, right? Very respectful, right? Sure. So, how would you feel if he kind of used that as revenge porn? Like, give us some insight on that. This episode of the Hot Rod Show is brought to you by Paramedic Design. Each piece is personalized and ages like fine wine. Because you wouldn't mind?
I'm not going to lie. Please leak me.
I don't mind. This is what I was saying on the
Gangster. Like, said I wouldn't mind.
That's why I send the nudes. You're not taking them of me. You can't take no nudes of me. Yeah. But I'm going to send them to you. Yeah. You going to get the nudes.
Okay, I wasn't ready for that. Y'all feel the same way? Or I know. Okay, cool. Amber, how you feel about that?
I mean,
I know she was going to agree.
It's good because, I'm going to take the nudes too. I'm a person, I like to send like surprise nudes. So like my man could be like at work or
the morning nudes?
No, like whatever he could be doing. Like, and then like, I don't tell him in advance. It's just like nude. Like, I just want him to be surprised. He can be around anybody. He be like, oh,
that should not be single, man. Word. Yeah. Guys need them dudes.
Yeah.
Des, so I also saw you on another podcast, right? I forgot the girl's name, but I do follow her. So you were talking about sharing good dick with girls, right? So I'm curious. I was I was like, yo, what? Like, so I was curious. So she's the topic. This was a topic. This is not something I made up.
It was a topic.
It was a topic about sharing. And it was here, I believe.
And it was here, yes.
It was talking about sharing good dick. So,
and I was talking about sharing dick. And
what made you want to do that though? Because women don't usually like to share penis. That's the part that is important.
That's because women are attached.
Okay, cool. So
sexually.
Okay.
So I know how to detach sex from emotion, and it took time. It took heartbreaks. It took it took different things. But first off, it's this big thing of like men throw out there like with polygamy and threesomes and all of this stuff, but like everybody, I get it. Just like with women have their own fantasies, like men have that idea of like, I want two women at the same time. But you have to ask yourself, can you handle two women at the same time? Are you equipped to really sit there and please two women at the same time? If the answer is I don't know, then you shouldn't even be talking about threesomes. You need to be working on your stamina. You need to be eating better. You need to get in the gym. You need to do certain things. You need to learn how to eat pussy more. You need to learn. There's a lot of things you need to learn before you start talking about trying to have threesomes with women, right? Men that have elite dick usually get threesomes thrown at them because elite dick, that where you dying and you coming back to life, and that dying process is when you pass it on. You pass it on to the next. You know what I mean? There's some women that genuinely like me. I actually enjoy watching people have sex. So I don't have those type of sexual insecurities. You know what I'm saying? So if I had at the time I had a situation and it's somebody that I liked and I enjoyed and I eventually decided that I wanted to be with, but I also do enjoy women, you know what I mean? And yes, I wanted to see someone else die. Like I died.
I was just gonna ask you.
You know what I mean?
You enjoy
Yeah.
Would you like to watch your partner?
Yes, and even there was times like I've had sex with people and they, with men and they've turned into my friends. Like maybe I had sex with them once or twice, and I'm like,
I don't think you could be friends with anyone you have.
That sucks.
Yeah, that sucks. But
if the sex is good, like I want to keep doing it. So I'm pretty sure they're like,
yeah, but okay. So usually it's the woman. Let's be real. If period with male and female, there is no like. Men and women cannot be friends unless the woman dictates the friendship, because the woman has the key to sex. You know what I'm saying? Men have the key to relationships. Women have the key to sex. So if a man and a female is friends, it's because, especially if she's we're talking about two attractive people. If the man and the female are both attractive and they're friends, it's usually because the woman didn't give up the pussy yet. Or she's not giving it up at all, or whatever. She grew to have a certain level of respect to where now she can't. And, maybe her mans know him and, it's codes and stuff, whatever. But it's usually the reason why is because of women.
I do like to believe, though, that there are some men that have intentions on just being platonic friends with women.
Yeah.
I feel like those relationships are so important.
Stop it.
But that only happens.
I do feel like
I don't agree. I only agree.
Like
the only time that even makes sense is if there's some type of work atmosphere involved. Like if there's something men have to see value. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it makes way more sense to not fuck on someone because there's a certain value that she brings to a different table. You know what I mean? In the sense of like finances or in terms of connections or whatever the case may be. In that respect, then yeah, why would I sit there and fuck up a good thing that could take me somewhere further that I could make more money with? You know,
and sometimes it's not even finances. Like for me and my male friends, I feel like it's the conversation.
Yeah,
and I know you said you have
and the
friends.
perspective.
Right.
I have men. I genuinely have male friends that I have never had sex with. Now, would you ask me? Do you think at some point they ever wanted to have sex with you? I'm gonna say, of course they would.
I'm about to say,
of course they would.
As long as you know,
of course. But do I feel like there are a few that now, even if I threw it at them now, they wouldn't take it? No, they would not take it.
I don't know.
No,
at least
I know because I know at least 2 men in my life that if I try to throw them some pussy now, they would look at me like, you drunk? You high?
They would do that for you?
You all right?
Niggas do that shit?
Yes.
You sure? Like if you caught them right now,
I'm positive.
call somebody right now.
I'm positive. One would be like, yo, Des, you all right? Like, I could call that nigga right now. He'd be like,
I don't have female friends. I don't.
But I understand that too.
I got female friends.
Because I won't last.
But one thing I can see, at least you know. See, I also respect a man I respect a man that doesn't have female friends. Because he knows himself.
Yeah, I know.
You get what I'm saying? Now, what I don't like is I don't like the delusional niggas or women. You know what I'm saying? Or just people that can't admit to where they are and where they're not.
Yeah,
like if I know that I'm very sexual or I'm in some degree attracted to someone or whatever, I'm not about to put myself in certain predicaments with them. It's just like a guy going to a strip club. A strip club's ain't for everybody. Because some niggas is like, yo, I don't want to sit there and have a girl.
Exactly.
I want a girl grinding on my dick. Get off me. Because like, your heart, I don't want to have sex.
Son, so you can't have fun?
No,
it's fun, bro. I used to be like that.
But you know what? That comes with you have to learn. You have to learn discipline.
I have though. That's why. And my discipline is.
I'm good. Period. And I respect that. And there's different types of men, and that's fine.
I played a video game all day, bro.
That's fine.
I'll leave here and play Call of Duty.
So I gotta ask the other ladies though. So because we started talking about the whole sharing dick thing, which I think was a great, interesting take, right? How do y'all feel about that? About the whole sharing dick thing?
Can we get some context? Like, are you talking about threesomes?
So I think
not.
I can help.
Yeah.
So,
okay. Cool.
So with sharing dick, what I think is, would you because sharing dick that doesn't belong to you is different from sharing dick that does.
Yours.
You get what I'm saying?
The first one. I was talking about the first one.
So
It doesn't belong to you. Yeah.
But so I'm knowingly being sexually active.
Good dick is what she said.
It depends on the situation. Like, give me some context. Like, is this somebody that I'm sleeping with?
Yes, you're sleeping with them.
I don't care what you
Or
do.
it's your friend or your cousin.
But what if you do care about them, but you're not in a relationship yet?
Yeah.
I won't allow myself to care that much though.
Okay.
You sure? Because shit happens.
Even if I feel like that, I would never show it. I'm very prideful.
Okay.
Like, you will never know. I'm gonna be inside like, oh motherfucker, I'm gonna get your ass. But you will never know.
What about you, Amber? You sharing it or it's all yours?
I mean, it depends on the situation. Like, if we just dating, but I mean, I like him. To be honest, I know, I'm an adult. I know, like, everybody, before you actually get into a relationship, everybody's technically, single out there doing their thing. So, I mean, I just don't want to see it in my face. Like, I just don't want to.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever happens. Because at the same time, even when I'm single, it's not like I'm giving it up to multiple people. But say I'm single, I have the opportunity to do whatever I want.
It's a respect.
When I want, yeah. So it's just like, just don't throw it in my face. Like, I just don't want to see it.
And honestly, I'm not going to lie. I'm the type that I like to test boundaries. So for me, let's say I like you. Let's say I could see myself with you. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna throw you in the fire pit because I want to see.
Gonna test them.
I'm gonna test.
Yeah, women do that.
I'm gonna see where you at with it. You know what I'm saying? And I might put you with probably my hottest chick. You know what I mean?
How would you do it?
I'm gonna put you with my hottest chick. I need to see. I need to know. I need to know. That regardless, you could withstand the fire because it's different when. And I respect men like you. Who's like, I'm not putting myself in a certain predicament because I know me. And I respect that. You know what I'm saying? And there's certain women, like the woman that you were with now, like, there's a reason y'all are together. Y'all have similar moralistic codes of conduct. For me, I don't never want to always be sitting there thinking like, damn, like, I want to make sure that he chose me. And in order to know for sure that he chose me, he gotta go ahead, go out with your boys.
Prove it.
Go ahead, come on, let's do a threesome of 3. Come on, let's see, because I need to know like what's mine is mine. I
felt like for her more so, it was more so because like my whole phase in life, like when I was like I guess 18 through whatever age, she was there. You feel me? So I dealt with like the waking up in the middle of the night crying. I dealt with like getting chased with a knife. I dealt with like all types of shit. Like you feel me? But you know, like I said, it came with a lot of maturing and yeah, I was wilding. Like I was wilding. Like I was bugging out. But it's just because honestly speaking, like a lot of niggas ain't gonna admit it, but I had a lust problem. Like you feel me? So like if I seen something I was attracted to, I'm on your ass. Like I'm on your ass, and I ain't gonna let up until I get it. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I play the waiting game and all that. I tell you I got a girlfriend, and like I'm with whatever. I'm with whatever. Anything you with, I'm with it.
Yeah, that's because she ain't crazy enough.
I don't want
crazy.
It's okay. I don't want a man like that though.
Right.
Like I want a man like that to play. Like I want a man like that when I'm in that same phase that you're in. You know what I'm saying? But when I'm in the phase,
we was young too though.
Right. Yeah. Like now I'm a grown up.
Like I'm pretty sure.
I think after a certain age you got to know yourself. You know what I mean? I'm at an age where I know myself. It is because you got to mature. Some people, women mature a lot faster than men. Exactly. That's a fact. You see what I'm saying? Men take a little bit longer to mature. I'm at a stage.
There's a statistic that says that men take longer to decide if they're attracted to a woman than women do for a man. A woman knows like maybe within like 30 seconds or something like that.
I say that all the time. They know that category they putting you in. As soon as they meet you, I'm gonna fuck him, or he's gonna be my man. Blah blah blah. But guys do it too though. It just takes a little longer. Like, you know what? Yeah, I'm never linking her again. Or nah, she's
like he could be attracted, but he like, I'm gonna watch how she moved the rest of this party.
Exactly. Right. They know instantly. Yeah. 30 seconds, like, oh, nah, I'm gonna fuck the shit out of him. I don't care if you got a girl. Not all of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's
or if they would. Like,
yeah,
you know
they would. Yeah, exactly.
Nah, some women are just that, like, they just that foul. Like, I don't want to say foul, but because
I don't want somebody else's man.
Yeah, me too.
If you got a girl, I love the men that actively tell me they got a girl. I'm not for you.
Yeah,
they all say that.
I'm not for you.
It's just, you know what it is? I be feeling like they be trying to figure out like what's so special about the girl or whatever the case.
I don't give a fuck what's going on.
I don't know. I ain't going front.
I respect her. I'm like, especially because you told me that. I mean, she on big business because you sat there and you let me know from the gate what she on. But then you also, if you, I don't know, I don't respect that. I don't like niggas that got girlfriends and then they like
do bullshit.
Yeah, it's like, what you got a girl? What do you have a girl for?
I respect the
because you can't go out here. You can't go out here cuddling with every girl you sleep with.
Why?
So because you just cannot. Like you just
don't sleep with every girl. Sleep with the girls you could cuddle with.
No.
What the fuck is you talking about? I'm a lover girl. Listen, I need intimacy.
What's your
sign?
I
love you. I'm a Cancer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck you like I love you every time. If I can't fuck you like I love you, I don't want to have sex with you.
Okay.
Nah.
So since we talking about all this this relationship stuff, right? I know a question that Paige gave us was what are your top 3 non-negotiables and must-haves in a relationship? Amber, I need you to start this one off, baby girl. Set it off. Set it off, because you know once that starts, it's over. She gonna give us content.
Okay.
Content. Look, she pulling up.
Okay, hold on.
So talk to me. What are your top 3 non-negotiables and must-haves in a relationship? Give it to us.
I feel that in a relationship.
I'll put the mic a little closer, just in case. No free.
Okay.
You know you can help me. You know what I mean? That's gonna win.
Okay. I feel like in a relationship, I need honesty. I feel like no matter what it is, no matter what you gotta tell me, I want complete honesty from you. Okay. I don't want no beating around the bush, no lying to me. Once you lie to me once and I catch you in it, I'm never gonna trust you again because I just can't.
Just one chance?
Yeah, I'm a Gemini.
Oh.
Oof. Okay.
Yeah. I'm a May Gemini. What?
I'm a May Gemini. Look, I got no comment. My Gemini probably gonna watch this and I don't want the problems.
Yeah.
So yeah, like, that's just it. You know what I mean? And I'm in a whole relationship. She's not Gemini. Yeah. So I would just leave that alone.
Yeah. Also, too, I don't want to be with anybody that's still attached with their ex. Mm-hmm. There are too many men out here that are attached with their ex, and they out here seeking. Yeah, and they out here seeking relationships and trying to string you along, but yes, still they still with their ex. They in an on and off situation. all this stuff going on, like, and it's so toxic, and that's one thing I can't stand. I'm coming to a man. I am single. I am healed. I don't have all this baggage, so I don't want to be with no one with all this ex baggage.
All this baggage.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you said no baggage. You said honesty, and what was the last thing?
The last thing, I want somebody who loves and appreciates me for me, because when I meet a guy, I'm very honest and open with him about my whole life and my career and my goals and ambitions. And I don't want to be with someone and they meet me and I'm like this beautiful free butterfly and they try to just stop my growth. Yeah. They want to hold me back and trap me in a cage and tell me I can't go out to this shoot and I can't go out and just, I can't.
What got, though.
I know, but how
much?
much?
But if you know,
exactly.
If you met her like that,
it's secure. If she's securing you, if she's securing you,
I'm about to start.
Go with her.
Like no, there you go.
Until she changes up and makes you feel insecure. Your insecurities from wherever else before you met her. If Amber's coming in and she's securing you, she's loving on you, she's honest with you, she's open about everything that she got going on with you, and you're sitting here telling her what she can and can't do, it's like, bro, go heal, and when you're done, come back.
No.
Yeah.
Go heal is crazy.
Yeah.
Nah, look. Even as good as a take that is, even before that, it's like this is how you met her. You know she's an entrepreneur. You know she had all these things going on. You probably met her at an event because you're an entrepreneur too. I feel like men should just understand. You know what I mean? I think you should understand that.
I feel like if a man could,
I like a little jealousy.
If he could change the situation,
that's toxic. That's the toxic shit I like.
I do like a little bit, but
you like to know like he cares.
I think you should probably appeal to it. If he can change the situation, you should look into it.
If he can change the situation.
No, I disagree.
Hold on, wait. Before we get into that, I need to, because this is important. I want to know they non-negotiables. I want to know yours too, big dog. Don't worry about it. That's what are your I gotta look for the question again. The 3 non-negotiables and must-haves in a relationship.
Well, what was her must-haves?
Her must-haves and non-negotiables
it's similar.
Same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why.
So non-negotiables. Right now, where I'm at in life,
right now,
you can't have more than a kid. Right now,
more than a kid.
Yeah.
How old are you?
Okay,
I'm 34.
That's not good. But okay.
I can't
no,
do it.
This is judgment-free zone. Let her rock.
You cannot. Then that's fine. You know what I mean?
So not more than one kid.
No, you can't have more than. You can't have more than. You can't have more than, like, unless you came from a situation where it's like, you were in a long relationship and it's one baby mother, and I can't deal with a man that has multiple baby mothers. I'm somebody that has never been pregnant, has never had an abortion, and I'm not dealing with a man that has multiple kids and he's not the primary caretaker like that.
All right, fair enough.
How am I in my head thinking about building? It's like I'm not the female that's like, oh, I'm different. No, it has nothing to do with me, bro. You got 2 kids and you're not even taking, not saying that you're not taking, you might financially be supporting them, but you're not physically there.
You're not on it
with those 2 kids. Yeah. They're not with you half the week, or you don't see them, you're not a prominent figure in your kid's life. I'm not trying to have no kid. I'm older and I have no kids, so I'm definitely eventually looking to have a kid. So how you are with your kids makes a big deal to me. Yeah. There's not many men left that don't have kids, but let's not act like they're not out there.
I'm happy you said that. But let's not act like
older. That's
right.
What I'm saying.
But I'm not gonna act like they're not out there, and I'm not also gonna act like I wouldn't date younger than me. You feel me? I'm not.
What are your other 2 non-negotiables?
My other 2 non-negotiables would be, I can't even say that's a non-negotiable because niggas is not honest. Nobody's honest in the beginning. I don't care what nobody says.
You honest? No?
Yes.
All right, so you somebody.
Yeah, but I'm talking about men.
Bro.
But non-negotiable or like a must-have. Mm-hmm. Vision. I need
goals.
purpose. I need goals. Even if you don't, because most people don't know their purpose. You know what I'm saying? But people have goals, and people have discipline. You know what I'm saying? I need something of that degree. If you don't know your purpose, you better have discipline, because the discipline is gonna lead me to believe that you know how to get to your goal, and in that process you'll figure out your purpose. You know what I'm saying? But somebody that's just working to work, you know what I'm saying, that doesn't really, it's just, I can't deal with a a mechanical individual. You know what I'm saying? Someone that's just punching the clock and doing what they're supposed to do, programmed. And I need somebody that, you know, that's why entrepreneurship is a big thing right now. And it's fine. And that's okay. And you might be struggling. I'm not even going to say you have to have, you know, first off, you have to live on your own. I'm in that space where you have to live on your own. I'm good with I would say a roommate thing, but I can't really jack that because I know, you know what I mean? Like the roommate thing is cool, you know, but usually that's
a roommate over living with, like, you know,
a family member for sure.
Yeah.
I'd rather you have a roommate situation.
So y'all,
you know,
guys with roommates, y'all might have a shot.
Yeah, if you have a roommate, you know, you could get some pussy. You know what I'm saying? If you living with your mom, you're not getting no pussy.
What are you paying? Yo, hold on, look, guys, because we got to get out of here soon, right?
Living with your mother and having your mother live with you is different. You living with your mom.
What if he the caretaker at the mom's crib though? Mama ain't gotta work. He over there paying all the bills.
Then y'all should be living in something comfortable enough where I don't even realize.
That's her crib. He just waiting till she, you know,
bro. You wait.
That
and I'm not
crazy.
with y'all guys.
I get it, but it sounds crazy.
Real quick, not to cut off.
His mom's mortgage, bro.
You men that sit there.
What if his name is on the deed?
That's what I'm saying. If he paying a mortgage, what you gonna say? He not valuing no cheeks?
You men that are sitting there waiting for your older siblings to die off so y'all can get that apartment, grow the fuck up. Hustle. I'm a hustler. I'm from New York City. I'm a hustler. I don't care about none of that. Like when that happens, that's cool. But go out, venture out. I need to know that you could go out and you could get your own. And you could do what you gotta do for yourself.
That should be one of yours. No excuses.
No excuses. I don't got time. I need a go-getter. That's a non-negotiable. I need a go-getting ass man. You gotta go get it yourself. Yeah, it might be over here. It might be waiting over here. You might inherit it over here. But until you do that, I need you to go get it. And I need to
like that. I like especially the last two she gave. I like those.
Yeah.
I like those.
Like I respect it. I was just saying, like, what if he like lived at his mom's house and he
I'm just telling you what you're not gonna get. Okay, you live at your mom's house. So now if I tell you I'm not comfortable fucking you in the same house that your mother's in.
Hotel.
I need you to go get an Airbnb or a hotel. Is you willing to do that?
Yeah,
you could do that and you good with that? On a constant basis?
Cool. He could definitely do that. Like
hold on. Look, I wanna hear Paige just because we gotta get out of here soon, sir. I know y'all getting heated. Trust me, I would love to have this. Paige, what are
Let's
your
go to
three...
the actual wife.
Yeah. Oh, I like that. The actual wife. What are your three non-negotiables and must-haves? Well, for you, I guess we don't do in a marriage, or you want to do in a relationship?
Like relationship. I'm divorced now, so you know.
Okay.
She said that loud. I'm divorced now.
Divorced. My non-negotiables from the clip is love, laughter, and loyalty. Like we gotta have a good time, laugh. Yes. You gotta let me get drunk, go out, shake my ass.
Shake my ass is crazy.
Right? Yeah, we should shake our ass sometimes.
You gotta enjoy it. You know? So,
look, anyway, I'd be jealous if I was your man too.
You're doing too much now, lady. You're doing too much now.
So wait, what was the three? Love,
laughter, and loyalty.
You heard it here first.
Just love me right. Put a smile on my face and be loyal. Hold it down like I'm gonna hold it down. Yeah. Those are my top three non-negotiables. No, my must-haves.